Welcome to the Vintage Computer Festival Midwest. This year it took place in Schaumburg, Illinois at the Schaumburg Convention Center, and the parking lot was absolutely packed by 9:15 a.m. There were so many people. This is the main hall where people showed off their computers or were selling them. There was also rooms where people were doing presentations. Here's some guy's got Commando on his screen there. There's some old Altair computers. More Altairs. Not sure what that is, but it looks cool.
Freaking out. It doesn't like.
There's an old Radio Shack laptop computer. Reporters used to use those to type up their reports and stuff for newspapers when they're in the field. And they'd use a modem to send the file to their newspaper. Nice Silicon Graphics workstation there. Those were expensive computers back in the day. There's some terminals.
Forgotten Machines.
Thank you. And there's Forgotten Machines.
Cool.
Thanks for stopping out. Enjoy the rest of the show.
There's an old Coco there. I think that's a Coco too. Had one of those when I was a kid. There's some old portable computers. Back then, the definition of a portable computer was different than now.
I said they'd be entertained.
So, Mike and I have this table. Let me see if I can over there.
You know what? It's been like.
Nice Mac.
Thank you.
Looks like one of those had Half-Life and the other one had Diablo on it.
Oh, really? It was probably inspired.
I would look it up.
Probably not this building. It's not gonna like get out. Yeah.
Be nice anyway.
Oh, of course.
Not sure if that's Quake or what that's running on that Mac there. I think it might be Quake 2. I like those old Macintoshes.
I don't know. Years
Like copy on one stream if you want to keep us gaming.
because they're the ones that it's great.
A lot of guys were giving out stickers. There's some old graphing calculators. I had one of those when I was in college. I think it was a TI-85. Apple II.
2260 compatibility at a fraction of the cost.
That one looked like it had Towers of Hanoi on it. Atari.
I have that very same one.
More Ataris there. Atari Flashback.
Yeah, these are, I don't know how much you know about the iPod.
There's some vacuum tubes if you have a need for any. I think that was a Silicon Graphics workstation there. A lot of people were selling software. Another Apple IIe. Actually, I think that's an Apple II. Commodore PET. There's an Atari Jaguar. I saw more Atari Jaguars at this convention than I had ever seen in my entire life. That's a Model 1.
Would you like a seat?
Sure.
OS2, remember that.
Like a little display because I have like 16. We're trying to look at the display.
More software. Had a lot of old Macintoshes for sale. I should have bought one.
Demo literally overnight. The video and sound drive was just decided to.
The big chunky arcade ball from this little band. I know. It's possible, but.
Look at the keyboard converter. What? I'm looking at the keyboard converter. Oh, sorry.
There's an Apple II GS. At this convention, there's always someone who's selling empty Altoids tins. More Macs for sale. There's Lemmings. And a lot of Atari cartridges.
I might slip it in and check the voltage just to confirm. Oh, look at that. But they die fast.
Another 2GS.
Yes, I do. I try to bring something for everybody.
Bunch of laptops there, small ones at that. And this guy's selling a bunch of video games on disc here.
I love that there's a bunch of extras. Yep. Let her know. You pay her.
20 box of cables.
Bunch of clear cases for some old Apple II computers. I think the one next to him was a Lisa.
Yeah.
Commodore 64 pillow. Can't do without one of those. A lot of software there. A lot more Atari products at this convention than there usually is. That's a good thing. There's a bunch of magazines, a buck each for old computer magazines. I think it's really reasonable. Some old handhelds.
I'll call you.
So I'm shoving over so you'll have a little room.
That goes with like that frightened flight simulator.
There's some old Texas Instruments. I think that's a
It was more of a
TI-94.
handheld, so you grab the bass with this hand, and this one, but it was a very nice feel.
Game's $60 as he doesn't want to really sell them. I bought a bunch of games from this guy. He's playing Mario Brothers in that portable there. There's a Coco with a multi-interface adapter, I think you call it. More Cocos. Zaxxon. There's a Coleco Atom. Nitrous 9. I think that's an operating system. Phoenix card, never even heard of that. That's what I like about this convention. You see a lot of stuff that you had never heard of even back in the day when it was in production. Not sure if that's a new video game for the C64 or what. There's a Model 4 with Frogger on it. Dig Dug. Bubble Bobble. I think that's a Tandy 1000.
Maybe some whoopee cushions.
It's one of those old dot matrix printers, I would assume. F2GS. There's that micro color computer, I forget what it's called, I think an MC10. There's some bread boxes. And a bunch more games. I bought a bunch from that guy. They were for the Atari 800. TI-94. And a bunch of games for it. It's got some still in the box, too.
You got it.
Yeah,
or not Silicon Graphics, a Next Step computer there. That's Adrian from Adrian's Basement.
And yet, you know, I'm able to, you know,
2 years ago, maybe.
And here's a 8-bit guy's booth. I bought a shirt from him, one of the red Petsky Robot shirts. There's Doom. God, that was a great game back in the day. Actually, it's still good. I still play it once in a while. Bunch of motherboards. Those LabTech speakers there, I had some of those when I was in college. Those, I think that's an Atari ST there. That's another good computer. Looks like this guy's a little sleepy. Some more nice Macs. This is a pretty cool Mac too. There's some old Macs. Those need some retro brighting. This one's got a clear case.
This gentleman right here is selling all your blue stuff and all your business and you're on sale.
How are you then?
Good. How about you?
Doing all right. Another wonderful show.
Yep.
That's cool.
Facebook with the Dove 030 accelerator.
No, it's just.
I think that's a Lisa there. These guys sell a bunch of drives. Their Dash, C64, nice Amiga shirt or jacket. Commodore Super Pets. I think that's an Amiga there.
Ridiculous. I mean,
There's a
you know,
C64
Doom on the Commodore
with
64.
playing Doom. Actually, it's not. I don't think it's really playing Doom. I think more like the videos being sent through the C64. There's an. I think that's an original pet. More bread boxes.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Bunch of main drives and stuff.
I'm animal profit for putting it together. So I sold the others for 65.
no, because I lost the They don't know what they pay. That's probably
There's a 2GS playing Herculoid. There's some drives for old Atari computers, along with the computers themselves. There's the free box at this guy's table. They actually had an entire free section too of stuff people were just throwing out that anyone could take. A lot of nice software still in the box. Duck Hunt. There's a 2C. And a bunch more software. There's Neverwinter Nights. I got a copy of that I've been trying to sell for years. No one will even give me $10 for it. I think he's trying to play Sonic on that C64, or just putting video through it. More Jaguars.
So you're ready for the call, and then you hang up, and then you listen to see if someone is dialing, right?
Right, exactly.
I wasn't sure what's in this case. Copy and me. Very cool.
Third-party stuff is all gotcha.
Bone Cruncher, I've never even heard of that game. Or a computer, that's one I've never owned. They had a bunch of pinball games here and stuff too, really good ones too, like an Iron Maiden pinball and a Stranger Things one.
Four is left, 6 is right, and 2 is reverse. Press A to move the arm. Yeah.
Something with that exact same purple and silver.
Bunch of old camcorders and cameras. I guess those are popular now. It looks like Zach's on there. That was a really popular game back in the 1980s, ColecoVision. I just got one of those at Coco Fest earlier in the year. Another Adam. That one's playing Hero.
Pretty crazy. Yeah, right.
Economically sustainable recycling.
And this guy's giving a presentation about getting vintage computers through e-waste companies. It's a really good presentation. And here's a YouTuber's panel. This was a lot of fun to watch too.
No, I was making a joke.
That's all right. So who used it in their channels?
Well, the problem with generative AI is that, at least from a vintage computer standpoint, is that none of the training sets have decently annotated vintage computer either history, information.
I have used it a couple of times in thumbnails, and the reception actually has been a little bit negative towards that. But where I've actually used it more recently is there's a game I'm developing, which I'll be showing off tomorrow on our panel. But I used AI to generate some, not all, but some of the graphics in that. And these are full screen graphics. Now I'm still paying an artist to do the sprites and the tiles and stuff like that because AI just cannot do that sort of thing in 16 colors. But I had several full screen artworks like the intro screen and some other little kind of like interim story screens and stuff that are coming up, and I got AI to generate them pretty well, and then I had to spend several more hours trying to down convert them to 16 colors. But nevertheless, that would be something that if I hired an artist, it would take them weeks to do and charge me a lot of money. So.
Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next year at Vintage Computer Festival Midwest. Have a good one.